The landing strip for bedside fall protection. Just after non-restraint regulations were introduced, we crafted the landing strip to provide a bedside safe zone to minimize impact forces and prevent injury should a fall occur. Now, 15 years and several 100,000 mats later, we continue to manufacture the nation's leading fall mat with customized equipment and skilled craftsmanship. Most of those mats were purchased by nursing homes, 1 or 2 each month. But because the mats did what they were intended to do, the homes continued to equip. Helping them help others was really our privilege. Engineering a product that works was half the battle. Building a mat that could take years of traffic was equally as important. The landing strips are just 1 inch thick, and the perimeter tapers gradually to rest flat against the floor. The core is comprised of highly compressed, high-density foams. Medical-grade vinyl is bonded tightly across the top and sides of each mat. This taut membrane is the first barrier to begin the slowdown process, helping to transfer the downward force laterally, away from the point of impact. A polished, non-slip vinyl is laminated to the underside of the core, but only around the perimeter. Bonding it to the perimeter locks it in place to increase the mat's durability, but the center area is left detached, creating a thin pocket of air to accept any sudden burst of energy occurring from a fall. The top and bottom fabrics are compressed together and electronically bonded for a waterproof seal. A special bonding table was constructed to seal the seams in a way that actually makes the union stronger than the vinyl material itself. The landing strips have a unified, durable construction. Mats that can be folded have a hinge point, and they collect dirt, fluids, and can split open. Landing strips can be ordered with night glow edging to help the mat stand out even in a dimly lit room. Mats are available in 24-inch and 36-inch widths, also in either gray or burgundy. Since Comfortex introduced the landing strip, other companies have produced bedside fall mats, but it's our attention to performance and the quality that goes into this mat that made it the standard by which others are judged. Fall mats exist to protect hospital patients or nursing home residents from sustaining an injury if a fall occurs. A fall on a hard floor from just 18 inches can generate massive and sudden impact forces. Prior to the landing strip, thick, cumbersome mats were placed bedside. While they helped reduce impact forces, they were thick and cumbersome mats. Deceptively thin and rigid, the landing strip is uniquely engineered to absorb the force of a falling patient and extend the deceleration process to prevent injuries. Using a falling egg to demonstrate a mat's effectiveness is kind of a cool demonstration, but a person's head, hip, or knees generate a lot more force than an egg. If that force passes through to the floor, it is reflected straight back against the person and trauma can occur. When we test, we use the weight of a bowling ball, the weight of a person's head, not an egg. Using the landing strip, place the landing strip bedside. It's designed to remain on the floor at all times, especially if the patient is at risk for falls or has difficulty transferring. Just like an airbag in the car, the landing strip was designed to remain in place at all times. You never know when an accident will occur. It can be used with either low or standard height bed frames. The landing strip's firm support and tapered edging makes it easy for patients that are ambulatory, those with walkers, or those in wheelchairs to move across it. The lighter color is recommended for people with dementia. Some may perceive dark, rich-colored mats as an obstacle or even a hole in the floor. Landing strips are suitable for anyone that's experienced a previous fall. Perhaps they're dizzy or unstable when standing. They might be confused or agitated, or they forget their limitations and try to get out of bed. Somebody that struggles to walk. Perhaps a patient that requires assistance transferring to a chair. Even people with bladder control issues, as they might attempt to head for the bathroom without assistance. Landing strips can be cleaned with a normal disinfectant solution. Please keep the non-skid bottom clean from dirt, dust, and allow it to dry before placing it bedside. Do not place it on a wet floor. Even a 5-ton truck can slide away on a slick sheet of water. For more than 15 years, hospital patients and nursing home residents have been protected with landing strips. We've worked to make them as good as we can, and when we can make them better, we certainly will. If we can help you help others, or if we can answer any questions, please give us a call.